I'm shedding my skin. Call me a Cyclizar. Anyway, we're playing Trademarked again. I'm getting my spin back in. We finally figured out how to play this game mode. So basically, you just sack Pokemon and then kill people with Hoopla. That is literally the entire idea of this team. Except if you're starting with Corviknight, Knight, because Corviknight Knight has U-turn, and I am very scared of that. So, we're going to go into our own Corviknight Knight instead of the Light Stream. Basically, the whole point of this team is you have 3 pivots, and you just pivot in a Hoopla, and you win the game. It's literally that simple. If you have more sacks than your opponent, you win the game. And then you just click Tera Dark. What's its move? Hyperspace Fury, I think. Yeah. But anyway. Yeah, the whole idea of this team is, again, so now I'll go ahead and burn my eject button. Yeah, this gives me another pivot. It also gets rid of my opponent's light screen, which is nice. 33%. I can go into Hoopla very free now, and I will just start getting my KOs. The whole reason I made this pivoting is because Hoopla, I didn't want to get like paralyzed or anything like that, but I knew I could come in for free and go ahead, and I think I 2-hit KO even the bulkiest of Corviknight, but this is not a bulky Corviknight, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Spadef Corviknight, which means we almost OHKO'd on the first time. So I remade Sucker4DARKMEAT. That's the whole point of this team. Sucker4DARKMEAT was a popular team back in Gen 7 or Gen 8. I want to say it was Gen 7, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Oh shit, that makes sense. Well, I guess it's time to go back into Corviknight. At least it doesn't have Infiltrator, so that means Corviknight is completely free. If it's Flamethrower, it doesn't matter because you have the rain up. Disable Dragon Pole is a really good tech into this Hoopla team, unfortunately. My opponent wins for a Will-O-Wisp, which I mean makes sense, but honestly is not the end of the world. We're not using this Corviknight for damage anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It appears my opponent has a Damp Rock Corviknight. Interesting. Okay, that did a lot of damage, but again, not the end of the world. I get a crit there, and we just go back into Hoopla, and we get another Hyperspace Fury off. You see how fun this game mode is when you actually know what you're doing? It's so fun. I'm getting my spin back today. I got really salty in yesterday's video, which may or may not be getting posted. We just don't know. We just do not know. I literally stopped speaking during the last game because I got so salty. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. I'm pretty sure this is going to do a lot of damage still. I mean, 40% to a quad resist. I mean, we'll take it, I guess. I don't know. I got a Slowking, though, so... Actually, I don't want him to click Knockoff, though. We'll go into Weezing, Galarian Weezing, then. Aura Sphere. Okay, we can go into Slowking, then. That's fine. If it's Aura Sphere, then we can go into Slowking. Let's not kid ourselves here. All right. It is just an Iron Valiant at the end of the day. Just an Iron Valiant at the end of the day. Actually, I'm not even sure what, like, moves you have to hit me. I might just hit that Steam, bro. I might just hit that Steam. Okay, this might kill. Oh, definitely not with the light screen. Yeah, I literally healed it. Okay, buddy. I'll go ahead and Will-O-Wisp you, I guess. Yeah, I probably should have gone hard Hoopla, which I was considering doing that, but I clicked the button too late because I'm an idiot. All right, I'll Pain Split here. Yep, got a lot of HP back on my Weezing right there, which is great. And Corviknight's still a one-hit KO to Hyperspace Fury at any point in this game. I still have 6 Hyperspace Furies, which is a lot. I just need Iron Valiant to take a little bit more chip, and it'll be OHKO'd by Hyperspace Fury, and that'll be good to go. Yeah. Yeah, so in case Hoopla fails, we have 2 more Dark types to just click buttons and win the game. So that's the idea. That did nothing. Awesome. I could also set a future sight up to trap Iron Valiant, but that's just doing way too much, honestly. And this is just a standard Slowking, by the way. I don't think you can do Slack Off in the ability slot, and if you can, I'm going to do that, but I don't think that's valid. Oh, wait. Okay, so maybe it is valid then. Hold on. What move do I put on this guy, though, instead of this? Hold on, let me think. I guess I could do Scald. Yeah, let me just check to see if this is valid. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, so that's totally what we're doing instead. That's so much more healing. I'm surprised I didn't even try that out. All right, well, it's okay. We'll go into Hoopla now. I could Zen Headbutt here, but again, that's just doing way too much, man. Trying way too hard. I don't think you're going to go in Iron Valley again. You're only going to be able to do one more move if you do. And Slowking is super free for me, so I don't know. I feel like you're in a bit of a checkmate spot here. Hoopla is going to just start killing things. I could have also gone Weavile and went ahead and Trip Axe. That honestly would have been the better decision, considering you do not have a Rocky Helmet user. But it's okay. It's okay. That's okay, folks. I still feel like I'm in the right. Iron Valley comes out, obviously. Maybe I'll get a higher roll. Ah, literally the exact same roll. Okay, it's fine, though. We do have a Slowking. And yeah, it should be okay. I should have gone into Weavile, though. That was I'm just too honed in on the Hoopla. Hoopla damage, fun stuff. But it's okay. That's okay. We'll be okay. Yeah, I'm so silly for not doing Slowking with Slack Off. That was so obvious. I'm very stupid. I'm very stupid. I guess the difference is if I get my boots knocked off, the regenerator is better than Slack Off. But the amount of healer I'm getting from Slack Off is also way better. So I don't know. I guess there's also a world where I'd rather have Slack Off to be able to sit on hose, but I don't know. My opponent goes back into Zapdos, so which I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'm good to just chilly out again, though, and I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time. Thunder's going to do max 50%, I think. I think, if anything, my opponent will go for a Thunder just to try and get Parahacks. And that's what I would do if I was my opponent, to be honest. I need my blue light glasses. Hang on, 1 second. Is my opponent really going to... They weatherballed. That's a super weird play. There's no reason for me not to just click that move that I just clicked, so I'm a little confused about that. I think it's Weavile time, right? I don't think there's anything stopping me from just Trip Axing at this point, and that is what we're going to do. I'm heavy duty boots. My opponent doesn't know that. They might think I get choice locked into this after I click Trip Axel. So a mistake I made at the beginning of yesterday's video is I was complaining about Trip Axe never missing with Weavile, forgetting that the whole point of honeclaws is so Trip Axe doesn't miss. So I'm a little stupid for that. I'll hold my L there. Buddy, I might as well just knock. Yeah, I knew he didn't have it in him. He thought I was choice banded, which I mean makes sense. I mean, most of these guys are choice banded. I just didn't feel like I needed to be choice banded because I had the honeclaws boost. So like, why do I need to be banded? You know, I'd rather be heavy duty boots so I can come in whenever I want. Honestly, I might get rid of the boots though, because I do have Defog, Weezing, Galarian. So like, I don't feel like I truly need... there was no reason for me to Ice Shard there, by the way. I totally should have just knocked again. And he have my Spadef, which is interesting. Trip Axe is still banned. Otherwise, I would just click that at this point. I might go raw Corviknight though. I don't see much use for it left at this point. And it also sets up a light screen, so I might even be able to survive this. Never mind. That was funny. A good joke, Mr. 502. All right. How do I kill this thing? I think I go Slowking and I chilly out. I have a light screen up, so I know I'll live this. Not comfortably, but I might be specs, honestly. All right, time to go Chi-Yu and just click the flame. Do I need to click Flamethrower? I guess I can click Overheat. Yeah, I'll click Overheat. I have enough sacks. So the reason I'm clicking Overheat is because I have enough sacrifices that if I miss an Overheat or if they go into something else and I'm still not in a bad position per se. Honestly, Archaludin, yeah, I was gonna say your Spadef is so bad. I felt freely clicking Flamethrower, and now I can click Flamethrower, and now I can click Flamethrower again. Okay, like if I lose my Chi-Yu though, it's literally whatever. Chi-Yu also does not have a bad Spadef stat, so with the light screen, I'm actually okay to make this play. Yeah, like I said, I knew, dude. And he psyched up my Spadef drops. That's hilarious. All right, so my plan worked. My plan worked flawlessly. I will just go into Weezing Galar. He Draco Meteors. It doesn't even affect me. We'll wait for him to. I want to see him forfeit. I want to see him forfeit. It's not gonna happen, is it? Okay, buddy. Well, memento. Yeah, and now we will click the... Look at all those drops, bro. Holy moly. Yeah, there we go. Hoopla gets the final kill. As God intended. All right, we're gonna start with Hoopla again because why not, right? Okay, that's why not. Skarmory, that's a funny name. We'll go into Slowking here. Oh, nice U-turn. Okay. The problem with Slack Off too is we kind of reveal our hand a little bit, but it's okay. He goes into Glide. All right, we'll Scald here. Why not, right? If he knocks me off, it's bad, but he didn't knock me off, so that's good. U-turn. Scald hits everyone on the team. What is Umbreon? Okay, don't really hit that, I guess. All right, we probably ought to swap out. I do not get a burn. That literally did no damage. Yikes. Okay. I'm going to go Corviknight. I have defog on Corviknight too anyway, so it's okay. I can go ahead and Bro, are you fucking serious? You whole ass whore for that. That's crazy. All right, whatever. I'm in this defog off, so it's okay. We'll be okay. Oh my goodness, it's Prankster. No, it's not Prankster. I'm just slow as shit. Okay. I don't have anything that can eat this though. I might just body press, actually. Okay, that makes sense. 40%. Not bad, Chip. I'll U-turn now. I wish I had something that wouldn't get affected by Thunder Wave, honestly. I guess Slowking effectively wouldn't get hit by Thunder Wave. Okay, so interesting. Honestly, though, Chi-Yu can come in here. Between the light screen and its naturally decent Spadef. Yep, it came in just fine. Awesome. Love to see that. I guess Mach Punch Conkeldurr is kind of scary right now in this position, and I'm assuming that's what the opponent is going to go for. And I really have to be careful around it. And wouldn't you know it, it's Defog. Okay, wants to be Overheat? God damn it. That was way too tryhard, actually. That's on me. That is actually on me, though. That was way too tryhard of a play. All right, time to Zen Headbutt some hoes. I don't think you go in here. Oh, fuck, dude. I meant to, I literally, y'all saw that, right? I clicked the cancel button. And sure enough, it did not cancel. Okay. Wish is up. That's super fine. I can just trip axe into everything now. It's okay. This should kill. Right? Oh, well, that definitely. Okay, but originally it would have done 15, 30, 45. So it would have killed either way, but that's really funny. That's really funny, dude. That's really funny. Oh, poor guy. Poor Buddy Gyerson, Necro Live. That's so sad. I'm so sorry, mate. Actually, no, I'm not. I couldn't care less about you. Or, unless you're a subscriber to the Mr. 502 channel, and then I probably care a little bit about you. Alright, I'm going to get the timer started. Corviknight comes out. Iron Defense is up. Makes sense. I don't have my Chi-Yu anymore, so Skarmory kind of sick-toes me. I'll go into Slowking, though, because I can slack off, and it's fine. And I'm just going to Scald him, and hope I get a burn here. Body press isn't going to be doing any damage to me. Yep, exactly. So we go for a Scald burn. We really need this Scald burn, but my opponent's going to switch out actually. So no switching to Scald though. Thunder Searing comes in, which I guess that is a switch in with the Spadef boost. So we're going to go ahead and Scald. It's no burns today. God damn, that's kind of annoying. Weezing might just get O-Code here, honestly, but we get rid of our opponent's Reflect here. Volt Switch does just O-Code. Okay, great. So no eject button for me, I guess. This is so sad. All right. My opponent is up in sacks, which means I will probably lose this game, unfortunately. But I will go Weavile. We will try. I have heavy-duty boots, so I can. Actually, I can't. Weavile just does come in every time and trip axes, honestly. So that is good. I feel like Skarmory still is going to take like a decent chunk. I'm going to knock, actually. Because now if I knock into trip axe, I can... Yes, exactly. Now I can trip axe and do a decent amount of chip. Okay, they just fucking kill me. All right, I definitely am goobed, folks. I fear I have lost, unfortunately. I don't know what I can do. I didn't get any burns. If I would have gone to burn it, this game probably would have been different. But I mean, I also shouldn't be relying on, you know, just give me out. I don't even care anymore, dude. Just give me out. Well, this is one hell of a looking team. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, that's so corny, dude. That is so corny. I'm scared that it is Focus Sash, but I'm gonna do this anyway. And it didn't even kill. But he went for a Dragon Dance, so I'm still faster than it, which is hilarious. That's such a try-hard play. That's actually such a dumb try-hard play. Holy cow. I cannot believe that just came out. Okay, well, we take care of that. So that's kind of cool. What's next? Drag comes in. Wow, disable drag. I've never seen this tech before. Wow, how original. All right, we'll just go into slow Weezing and shut the hell up. All right, we are Spit F Weezing. I should maybe note that. Excellent. Let me wisp something on the switch. Actually, let me make a try hard play and just go raw Chi-Yu. Why not, right? I got that Beads of Rune on me. Exactly, and I'm just gonna big pulse. Honestly, what's gonna stop me? What's gonna stop me? Nothing. Nothing's gonna stop me. I beat everything. GG's, Buddy Gyerson. AI13316. What even is that name? My natural Spit F, though, helps me out. If you guys didn't know, Chi-Yu has very good natural Spit F. So I'm gonna Dark Pulse until I get a flinch while they recover. And there we go. We got it. Wow. This game's so fun. It's attract my low tick, by the way, which is insanity. Unfortunately, I made a greedy blunder. And now my opponent will switch into, oh, thank God, they're stupid. Okay, phew! I thought they were going to make a try-hard play and go Como or Chi-Yu and just start getting kills. But my opponent decided that they did not want to get a kill for some freaking reason. Why? We don't know. I think it's time to open the Dr. Pepper. We got a cold can of Dr. Pepper. It's not that cold, it's room temperature. But my basement is cold, so therefore it's kind of cold, I guess. Anyway, let's crack this sucker open. Oh, yeah. This video is not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, by the way. I should make that clear, but I do really like Dr. Pepper. Speaking of Dr. Pepper, my friend Joe's coming into town in a few weeks, and he loves Dr. Pepper, so huge news for the channel, if I'm being real honest. Okay, so lock back in. Como is fast, so we're going to go into Hoopla, which will make it slow, and then I can Zen Headbutt it, which should be enough to OHKO it. I know it's a +1 Como, but this is a super effective Zen Headbutt, so yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Celebratory sip of the Dr. P, and it's Scaryface Chi-Yu. Interesting. I have a light screen up though, so I'm gonna go in Slowking here. I can only presume that it will go for a Flamethrower. No reason to slack off Mr. Slowking, and oh my God, that did literally nothing, which means that Dark Pulse would also have bounced off anyway, so my opponent really should not be salty at this point. Okay, it's time. I'm sick of this game. Just let's just, yeah, okay. We figured it out. Yahoo! All right, another easy dub for the Mr. 502, man. Go me, chat. Go me. Yep, that's a clean OHKO. We lost our light screen, which is a little unfortunate, but let's just go ahead and stack Corviknight here. Hey, buddy, I'm not done with the first Buddy Gyerson yet. What are we doing? All right, so if y'all saw that, my opponent has this mod called Iron Bundle, but which I got folded like an omelet to yesterday, but we have that Slowking on deck today, and I really got to change its Tera Type to, like, I don't know, Steel maybe. Yeah, all right, my opponent hexes me, which isn't even enough to kill, which is just honestly so hilarious. I'm actually going to make a god play and go ahead and just Focus Punch here. I mean, there's no reason for me not to. I think you got to keep drag. I don't know. This is such a try-hard play. Yeah, I mean, no matter what, though, it didn't matter, honestly. But we're just going to focus and punch, bitch. All right, that should be enough to get our opponent to forfeit. Now that his life has been, it's not enough. Few solid skibbies left, but it's not enough. All right, how do I play this game? Hoopla. What am I talking about? I think I'm still faster than Hoopla. Wait. Hold on. Let me do some math real quick. 548 divided by 2 is 274. I'm 284. Bitch. All right, this should do like 6. Oh, okay. Interesting Iron Valiant. Maybe they'll do more though. Oh my God, that's max Fizz Death. Okay, good to know. Let's go Corviknight here, which I do have a light screen for, and I will just roost up. Can this buddy go? That was a crit though. That was a crit, so it won't happen again. All right. Yeah. Get me out of this game. Okay, we're gonna roost up here with Corviknight. I want my Corviknight healthy. Actually, that's such a try-hard. No, dude, I need to make it though. He's so strong. Okay, thank God this was over. Okay, why did you not just forfeit, man? You knew what was coming. I should have tormented him more, honestly. That was on me. That's on me. It's on me, chat. Dude, I need my opponent to make a play, though. I'm getting anxious. Like, I don't know. Okay, I made the right play. Thank God. Okay. Yahoo! All right. So now we can just go into Mr. Hoopla again and just Actually, you know what? Regella Kinetic does not have a good Spidef stat. It's like 80-50. So I'm just gonna go ahead and Zen Headbutt, assuming Iron Valve is coming back in. Because, yeah, honestly, you don't have a Zen Headbutt switch in it anyway. I guess you go Weavile. Honestly, what's stopping me from Focus Punching here? Imagine you go Weavile here. That'd be so funny, dude. You should definitely make that play. That's such a try-hard play, dude. Why did that do so much? Okay, but I can Hyperspace Fury now. Yeah, okay. Oh my goodness. So that's cool. I never knew that was an interaction. So if your focus gets defocused, you still get to keep your like focus punch. Interesting. All right, cool. Good to know. The more you know. All right, I am Fizdef Weezing. What was I talking about saying I was Spidef Weezing last time? Why did I think? I'm so confused. This thing definitely said it had like 300 defense just like 2 seconds ago, right? Dude, I'm so confused. I am so confused, but I'm in a strange team here. I'm Max Fizdef. Bro, come on, dude. Are you freaking serious, bro? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Nothing switches into Overheat, so it's fine. Yeah, goodbye. Okay. Did he actually think you was swapped into that, or was he just like sacking it? I don't care either way. All right. Mouse shit comes back out. We'll just go Corviknight here. As wouldn't you know it, they pop bomb me. I'm gonna actually make this Rocky Helmet. Honestly, I could probably use a Rocky Helmet user on the team anyway. So they pop on him again. They didn't get enough crits. So, oh wow, they literally missed. That's freaking hilarious. Okay, I don't mind getting my thing back up though, so that's okay. Oh my gosh, I need Slowking to be Iron Bundle, so I gotta sack something here. Should I sack Hoopla, actually? I mean, that would probably be okay, honestly. The Scaryface is really good, though. And Chiu's also really good. I think Weavile's actually the sack. All right, honeclaws up. And, yep, Pop Bomb kills me immediately. All right, so 353. 353 times 1.5 is 529. Yep, you're not faster than me. Get Hyperspace Fury, you absolute dork. All right. We're not going to Focus Punch again, though. Now that my opponent's... Wait. No. Yeah, we're so good. Yeah, Hyperspace Fury just outcode that. That's how crazy. Y'all don't understand how crazy Hyperspace Fury is. Also, Corviknight switches into Mousehole now, so we're good there. Because I'm at max HP, yeah. So that's actually really cool. So I need Corviknight for Mouse. I need, you know what? Should I actually just Hyperspace Fury again? Low key. I think Hoopla's done its job, honestly. I don't really need it for much at this point. Except that Corviknight is a super free switch in, so there's no reason not to go into it. So let me just maybe I should have big pressed, actually. We'll see if that was a blunder or not. I should Zen Headbutt, honestly, in case Lucario comes in. So that's cool. Again, Hoopla's done its job at this point, so I'm fine sacking it into anything, honestly. As Lucario comes in, so that's cool. No way. That's actually so funny, dude. All right. Yeah, I figured E-Speed would come out that turn, which, I mean, makes sense. I mean, you have to at that point. I'm going to BP here. That kills. Not really surprised, to be honest. Honestly, there's a chance Chiu dies to this, low-key. Like, not even tripping. Chiu might genuinely die to this shit. Oh my... Chiu, my goat! My goat! Alright, please don't be Scarf. And that's just an Oko. Oh my god. Woo! Yahoo! That was really close. That was really... What is this? What is this, Howdy? What are we doing? What are we doing here? What are we doing, Mr. Howdy? I don't care. Start out with the Hoopla. Unfortunately, it looks like my opponent has 7 Hoopla switch-ins. So that's really sad. Okay. Wild interaction just happened. Rock Polish on the Scaryface. Honestly, I have enough Spidef. I'm just gonna Hyperspace Fury. Hoopla is not even good in this game, so why not, right? Why freaking not? Like I said, yeah, this is super free. This video is going so much better. I might not even upload yesterday's video. I might just upload this one. I might just like call it lost footage and say screw it at this point. My opponent goes Mandibuzz on the Feather Dance. Oh shite. I thought it was gonna be Defog. Okay, interesting. I guess Shiyu is free to bring out here. Fortunately, they have a really good count. This is literally a counter team, bro. Like a genuine freaking counter team. Like actual counter team right here. Brings in Shitmora again, though. We'll go Corviknight here. The reason I'm going Corviknight is to get the light screen up, and then I'll probably go Slowking, Chilly Reception out, and then we'll go into, I don't know at that point, but okay, God Play just came out. Go Play. So here's an interesting thing about this game, folks, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you want to call yourself. Rock Polish is allowed. Agility is not, which I just think is a little interesting. I mean, it makes sense. The distribution is much different between the two, so I understand in that regard. But either way, I'm gonna get up a future side up. Future because I couldn't see the club, you know what I mean? And Annihilate comes in, so I feel like I made the right play. Unfortunately, this move will do a lot of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and get my Defog off to get rid of these rocks. Sorry, folks, the Dr. Pepper was just looking way too attractive. I had to. Anyway, we'll go back into shit you. And we'll just Flamethrower some guys, right? Yeah, no reason to Dark Pulse. Actually, let me Overheat because I assume Chauncey's coming in. Heal Bell. That makes sense. So there's no reason for me to click Thunder Wave in this matchup then. Dog, are you kidding? Are you really Max Spadef Chansey, dude? That's so cringe. I get it, though. But that's so cringe, dude. Alright, we'll Chilly out again. Unfortunately, my opponent has this is like a really fat, I almost want to call it stall, but it's not stall. Okay, buddy. Good job, Howdy. Good job. Good for you, Howdy. Alright, we'll future side up at this point. There's just no way. You are so Max Spadef, that is insane. Alright. Okay. I'm never gonna Chilly out. Thank God. All right. Hoopla comes in. I could Focus Punch here. I feel like that's my only way to do damage to Mandibuzz at this point, which is so obviously coming in. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I wish I was Spadef. I had a like special attack move. All right, Focus Punch comes out. I mean, 32 ain't bad shit. Unfortunately, because Mandibuzz does threaten with U-turn, I will go into Corviknight here. As they knocked off my Rocky Helmet, which makes sense. I'm gonna Big Pressa here. If they Roost, it's really good. If they swap out, it's fine. If they go Annihilate, it's, yeah. Honestly, oh, perfect. I'm Max Fizz Def, so this should do a decent clip. I don't know if 36 is a decent clip, ladies and gentlemen. I might have lied to y'all, and I apologize for that. U-turn is still super effective, and I get a crit, which is kind of nice. But I'll go into Hoopla here. I could Skitter Smack, but honestly, I think it's time to Tera. If I Tera, it's going to get close to an Oko. Tera also protects me from U-turn, which might come out here. I could Skitter Smack, I guess, which will lower... Oh, special attack? Never mind. Okay, so they sacrifice Glimmora, which is great. Honestly, Glimmora wasn't doing anything in this matchup, so kind of a net nothing, if I'm being real honest. But, I mean, I'm still going to take a free KO, you know. And Manda shit comes out again, which makes sense. I'll go into Slowking now. Just gonna get my Slack off. I cannot get Toxic. If you knock me off, it's kind of whatever. Okay, I understand. So it's showing the previous Pokemon's like stats. That's why it's like that. Okay, let me Chilly out. Actually, Chilly out's really greedy. There's no reason to. Yeah, exactly. U-turn out. Makes sense. Yeah, if I got paralyzed there, I was put in a really bad position. But honestly, yeah. Oh. Interesting. Okay, killer. Okay. I see the vision. All right, let me go Chi-Yu. Why not? Right, Chi-Yu's really bad in this matchup anyway. Raging Bolt comes out. Light screen goes down. I understand completely, boss. And now I can Overheat, and it'll do a decent. It should do a little bit more Chansey. Oh my gosh, that is so not fair. I am so sorry. Wait. Are you serious? You're giving me another Overheat victim? Dude, this 100% kills. Dude, I'm Beads of Ruin, dog. There's no way this doesn't kill. You have to dodge this. It's 100. It's 65 base power, dude. Oh, it's Scarf. Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess that makes sense. But if it's Scarf knockoff, then Weavile can come in for free and just trip Axe. So that's nice. I actually might just Ice Shard here. Why not, right? Okay, that's why I should have just trip Axe. And knockoff just kills. What in the fuck, dude? Actually, what the hell? I gotta go Hoopla. And I have Skitter Smack for this exact reason, so I guess it's a good thing we have that Skitter Smack on us. Honestly, Hyperspace probably does more, right? Hyperspace is 200 base power, 100 base power. Skitter Smack's 140. Nah, I'll go Skitter Smack. Okay. All right, I lost this game though because I'm stupid and dumb. Honestly, I just didn't. I should have trip Axe, dude. Actually, wait. If I trip Axe, I wouldn't have gotten any damage. So I actually made the right play. As wrong as it felt, I made the right play. Which feels so backwards, but Zaru just comes back in now. And this is really bad. This is really bad, but I have Slowking, so it should be okay. Slowking is a knockoff absorber because it has lost its eye, it has consumed the eject button at this point. And it also is a fairy type, which is a good typing, of course. And I will Will-O-Wisp for free. I know my opponent has a heal belt Chauncey, but it does at least force my opponent's hand to do something here. Okay. So that's really good for us. I can just Strange Steam at this point. I could also Pain Split, honestly, which will heal me completely if they go into Chauncey, which I assume is coming out at this point. Yep, fully healed, and you took some decent shit from that as well. So Hoopla will come in again, and I will have to make a Shites double in the Slowking. My only problem is I don't have any more attackers. Hoopla is my only attacker at this point. I have failed to do the one thing that would win me this game, and that is to keep my attackers alive, and I have failed to do so. 2 Thunder Wave. No, this is only a Thunder Waver, actually. I'm so unserious. All right. Corviknight time on the most obvious Mandibuzz of my fucking life. Yeah. I just don't know how to attack my opponent at this point. That's the only problem. I gotta start setting up like future sight traps and shit. Okay, but my opponent's faster than me, which... Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, Hoopla's... Yeah, I just lose this game, honestly. I do just lose this game, I fear. I haven't pissed off Annihilate that much, though, so this isn't gonna... Oh my god, that did so much. The minus evasion is actually... Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm just talking out my ass at this point. I'm not ending on a loss. I am not ending on a loss. That guy had the biggest fucking counter team I've ever seen in my life. Like, literally every Pokemon countered my Pokemon, so... That's like not even fair. I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest. And we're just going to start out with Hoopa-Unbound, as my opponent is Mr. Meow. So Skitter Smack actually is going to OHKO this thing. Hold on. I don't think this thing, if its choice, is faster than me, but I just want to make sure. Set 379 times 1.5, 568 and a half. So 568 divided by 2 is 284. It's a speed tie, and I won it. Let's go. I'm such a bad player. All right. Yeah, I got rewarded for making a really bad play. Is there any reason not to just Skitter Smack this too, though? You're Stealth Rock? Okay, but I'm default Weezing. Also, Corviknight's fine. Okay, then. That's unfortunate. But it's okay. We're just going to click it again. Why not, right? Why not me? As you go, Skarmory. Oh, bars. All right. Let me go Corviknight. Actually, let me go Weezing. Yeah, let me just get rid of all these hazards, honestly. Fuck him. Poison Spike is absorbed. I eat the Stealth Rock and Spikes, and then I immediately defog them. Clear Amulet. It does not block that, though, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, time to Will-O-Wisp this guy. It's a weird setup, Skarmory, and I'm very scared and terrified for my life right now. And that's exactly why. Oh, that's not good. Okay, anyway. I guess I can go Slowking. Dude, that's actually so bad. Fuck. Alright, I can Thunder Wave it, I guess. I can Thunder Wave it and do Chilly Reception, and then Chi will be faster than it, and I will just burn it to the ground. Okay. Interesting play from the opponent, which makes perfect sense, so I can't be too mad about it. I also have default on Corviknight, so like if my Weezing dies, it's not the end of the world, right? All right, Scald here. I have not gone a single Scald burn this entire... Dude, there's no way. That was such a try-hard play. There was no reason for that to come out, dude. Come on, bruh. That was such a try. I've never even seen taunt. I didn't know this guy got taunt, honestly. If I'm being so for real with you, ladies and gentlemen. And this is my punishment for running mint speed, honestly. I deserve this. Okay. Dude, why did Throat Chop do that? Oh, Throat Chop did... oh, right. It's Magnet Rise. Oh, bitch. All right. So, how do I switch? I have Slow King, and I have a light screen up. And I'm max sped F. And I have Slack Off. So, yeah. I guess the other reason to run Regen over Slack... No, that's not a difference maker, actually. No, I already talked about that. I'm stupid. I'm just going to shut up now. Okay. Ting-Lu comes back in. Oh my god, I wonder why Ting-Lu could click. Ooh, we wonder. Wait, if it throat traps me, it's pretty bad, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to cap. All right, let's go Corviknight. But they taunt because that's all that the Ting-Lu knows how to do. So let's Big Press it again. Squirmity. And we'll go into Weezing-G. If we lose our Weezing-G, whatever. It's fine. I'm sick of these rocks. I'm sick of looking at the rocks. Okay, but they agility'd, which is very funny because there was no reason to make that play. Time to go Slow King, and I will chilly out. There's no way you Saiyan against me. I assume Ting Shitty is going to come on out. As Skarmory goes for the Big Press, actually. I can respect that. Actually, no, I can't. Time to go Hoopla. Oh, right, it's Clear Amulet. Oh, shit, okay. We'll go back to the Slow King then. It's okay. That's fine then. Yeah, that's actually fine. All right, we'll Thunder Wave now. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yep, cool. And now I will chilly out because I couldn't see the club. Exactly, and she used faster than it, and you have no Flamethrower switching, so GG, buddy. Opposing Rambler, Goob. Oh, yep, thank God. All right, they have not Terra yet. All right, goes back into Ting-Lu though. Understandable, boss. I get it. I understand completely. Let's go Slow King though. Maybe that's a bad play. Maybe I should just Terrafy. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna make a try hard play here. Uh-oh. Oh, thank God he made the worst play known to man. And Weezing still has enough HP that can come in. So, all right, Annihilate comes in. I don't care. I'm flamethrowing this too, dog. I have plenty of ways to deal with Mag even if this guy dies. Yeah, look at that 83%. Not bad ship. All right, let's go ahead and defog with Weezing Galarian. Low Weezing. And I'll just Strange Steam here. I know I'm going to die, but it's okay. I'm going to go Hoopla now in Hyperspace Fury. There's no switch-ins to it. That covers for Choice Scarf Annihilate. That was my one concern with Weavile, and this is going to die. Which Mousehold was worthless in this matchup, so it's a perfectly understandable sack. As Corviknight still has Rocky Helmet intact, so actually Weavile's way worse, but there's no reason not to just sack Slow King here. Exactly, and now I can go Weavile, and I can just knock off. Should be enough to actually Trip Axe does more damage, I think. Yeah, Trip Axe. I mean, they both do the same damage. As long as it's not Rocky Helmet Mag, then it's fine. But it's Magnet Rise, and we don't know its item, so... Okay, that doesn't make sense. Actually, if it was Choice Scarf Annihilate, that would have been very bad for me right there. Okay, sweet. And knockoff should kill then. Yep. Awesome. And I will just go ahead and Ice Shard, get my chip. This might get close to a KO. I don't think it will KO, but... Oh, it did KO. Awesome. And I'm not ending on a loss, which is why we won there. And I'm out of here, folks. I might just post this video. I might not post yesterday's video. Yesterday's video might just be illegal footage. I might actually just post it for the club members, actually. That might be what we do. Lost footage is in the club members chat. So maybe that's what we'll do. All right. That's all from me, though. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I'm the Ice King and I'm flying down south. Snow to your dome, that's a red electric mouth. I'm so cold even when I'm in a drought. I'm a freeze bitch and then I thaw out. Bring snow to a visa, got no visa. Yeah,